Unknown condition. Didn't mention the rhyme or reason as to why the deputy was at the home, or if there was some sort of bigger operation that was happening. But now the suspect that they were interested in is now fleeing on this motorcycle here as we make our way, continuing westbound on the 210 freeway. I know the indicator says eastbound. He's riding so close to the center divider that the map will oftentimes switch between east and westbound. But I'm telling you right now, he is going westbound on the 210 freeway. If we get another angle, it'll probably update itself. But he's riding very close to the center divider of the 210 freeway, right at about baseline. So we're making our way into the Claremont area. Let me try and keep up here. It's kind of, he's riding really fast here, so we're trying to keep up as best we can as we kind of have a long shot of this motorcycle. And at times we may have to be cautious as to how tight we keep a shot on this guy in case anything were to happen here on the freeway.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
But still weaving through traffic here. Was on the center divider. Now near the express lane or the HOV lane.
We got a
here,
chase, police
westbound
chase.
side 210. As we make our way into the Claremont area at this point, still over 100 miles an hour, just blowing past the rest of the traffic here. That is on the 210 freeway. Looking up ahead, the traffic is fairly light, so he's got free rein here to keep up these speeds if he chooses to do so. Let me communicate here with David, our Sky 5 pilot, for just a moment, and I'll get right back to you.
All right, once again, you see this motorcycle driving speeds in excess of 120 miles an hour on the 210 West. We are told this is a suspect that apparently shot a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy in Rancho Cucamonga. And there again, we see him just flying down the freeway across that yellow line there for a moment. It looks like he might be making some kind of transition here. He is taking in, well, okay, no, I guess he's going to stay on the freeway. Does have some options. There's a lot of surface streets in these towns off the 210. Also, I think the 57 freeway is going to come up, which he could take down to Anaheim.
But he is taking,
and it looks
he
like
just took an exit.
He just took an exit, so this is going to be a surface street.
Exiting Fruit southbound now over the 210.
In Laverne.
He's in Laverne.
And this is the slowest we've seen him drive so far. Now he's changed the direction. Get right back on the 210
back
freeway.
On the highway, okay.
Heading in an easterly direction. Back toward the scene of the crime in Rancho Cucamonga. And at the rate of speed he's been driving, he'll be there probably within 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's approaching town now. Now, there were CHP directly behind this guy. He was, riding at about 150 miles an hour, so they were they weren't able to keep up with him directly. But now he has changed direction, so they're gonna have to work to get behind him once again as he travels at these high speeds. Now eastbound on the 210 freeway, making his way back from Claremont towards Rancho Cucamonga. You can see the town sign
Rancho
there
Cucamonga.
that just went through frame. So now back in that, looks like either the fast track or the HOV lane here. At times he was in the center divider. Okay, so there's a CHP motorcycle that is now attempting to intercept this guy.
How's it going to intercept him? What are they going to do?
Fleeing from the CHP. I don't know if any of the other agencies.
Damn, he's zooming. Yo, he's gone. Look how fast he's going.
Police Department. We had CHP as well as the Sheriff's Department that were at the location there in Rancho Cucamonga in that neighborhood where the deputy reportedly was shot. Believe possibly by this person. At least they are.
Did he shot the cop? Like he actually?
They're acting as if this is the person of interest. They had surrounded the home and then he just took off on the motorcycle. So we'll see if that CHP motorcycle is able to keep up with him or even wants to keep up with him at 100 plus miles an hour here weaving through.
What happened?
Through traffic. They're just going to do the best they can to track it from the helicopter and then just stay in proximity in the event that this comes to a stop either on his own or worst case scenario he manages to collide with anything here on the freeway. So now back using all lanes of the 210 freeway here. at over 100 miles an hour. It doesn't take much for somebody not to see this guy and cut him off. And there is the CHP.
Yo, this guy's badass.
Wow, that is some riding right there. Backing off just slightly as he gets a little closer to speeds of 150 miles an hour, which we saw, at least according to our Sky 5 map at times. It was indicating about 150 miles an hour. So definitely a fast-moving motorcycle, possibly armed. Again, they believe this person in connection with that deputy that was shot. So they're going to, they're under the assumption that this person could be armed. And, okay.
Wow, he's
he's going to clip him?
Is there an actual possibility to do a pit maneuver motorcycle to motorcycle? That doesn't seem very safe.
That would be fatal, probably.
Yeah, it's for both.
He was about to clip him.
He got very close there as he was having the break.
He's going to pit maneuver his ass?
No, I would be surprised. I've never seen motorcycle to motorcycle. I mean, that could take the deputy down as well, especially at these
you guys
speeds.
Saw that shit?
I'm not entirely sure what what kind of intervention that motorcycle can do other than just keep up with him and show this person that he is being pursued and he needs to bring this to a stop. Those CHP motorcycles, they do have speakers on them, so he could make an announcement. Whether or not that's going to do any good, it's hard to say, but he could be, he's got those lights and sirens blaring right behind him. We just saw a black and white a squad car on the freeway directly as
this dude is cracked out. The officer?
Okay, let me walk out here. It looked like he had turned around on the motorcycle. I was just getting ready to push in. It looked like he had spun himself around on the seat.
What's he doing?
It's possible that somebody there at state.
What happened?
Okay, we just lost our.
And was riding backwards.
He was trying
backwards? He was trying to ride backwards?
He was trying to do what?
He was trying to do a motorcycle trick at over 100 miles an hour. Is that what you're saying?
We got to see that again. We're going to rewind that.
It looked like he had spun himself around on the seat before rear-ending that car here at a high speed. I got to be a little careful here. I don't know the condition of that rider at the moment, but that motorcycle certainly collided with another car here right on the eastbound side of the 210 in Upland. I'll try and get you a better locator. You can see the shopping center that's just adjacent of the freeway, and now all lanes of the 210 freeway are shut down as you approach.
Did he literally flip backwards on this shit? I thought he turned around. Did he turn around? What the fuck? It looked like he was looking backwards. Did he turn around? Oh, he might have been backwards. I mean, just look at the way his body fell off of it too. When he impacts the vehicle, he's backwards on that bitch. He hits the car. His ass flies off backwards. He was sitting backwards. What the hell was this person thinking?
You said it looked like he was maybe trying to turn around and see what happened as he made contact with one car, ended up flying over the handlebars, and it looked like he was run over by maybe a second car. So doesn't look like this is going to end well for this suspect. Again, he was a shooting suspect, shot a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy in Rancho Cucamonga. When we picked this up, he was on the 210 West. At one point, reached 150 miles an hour in Upland. He exited the freeway, went underneath the freeway, and basically got back on the freeway heading on the 210 East. And this thing came to an abrupt ending very fast. And with the speed he was driving, you pretty much had a feeling this was the way it was going to end.
Yeah, we have covered so many of these over the years, and right when we jumped on this one, we both said this is not going to end well, especially with, as Glenn said, the speeds and the aggressiveness. And also when we first got on this, he wasn't even going in the right direction. He was going against traffic, swerving in and out of cars coming in his direction. And then a couple times he made hand motions towards other cars. So super aggressive behavior. Pretty impressive watching the CHP on his motorcycle getting up close a couple of times.
Yeah, I got to see that again too.
To that guy, just to say, as Rich had said, that basically you're being pursued and you need to like stop. But it's almost inevitable if something happens like this, because he was being super aggressive and swerving in and out, and it's just really unfortunate it had to end like this for him. Just so tough to watch too. Rich, thanks for pulling out quickly on that. Just really unfortunate to see something like this live. It's something we always hope that doesn't happen, but this is what happens with.
Look at this earlier too, before this accident, man. This is so wild for me to see. So the cop, the way he pressed up on him, I thought this guy was going to pit maneuver this guy. I was shocked. Yo, it looked like their wheels touched. Damn, that guy's on something. Wow.
The cars behind all this situation, it's going to take hours for them to figure out what happened here and do the investigation, possibly move the body and the wreckage.
So he's dead, I guess?
And, you know, what's interesting is when the motorcycle crashes, it could have flipped over onto oncoming traffic coming the other direction. Thank goodness it stayed on that side.
Well, it looked like he almost himself went over the wall.
Yeah,
he came very close to going over the wall.
I looked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still awaiting the condition of that rider. So depending on whether this is going to be a fatality investigation or a matter of them just waiting for paramedics to transport this person, and then it would be a shorter investigation. They'll clear the wreckage. Maybe they can release a couple of lanes at that point, but all lanes shut down here as you
looked like a case. It looked
eastbound
like
side
some
of the
sort of
210
weapon.
way up to campus. So people are going to have to find an alternative
It looked like he's making
route,
gestures too.
and I'll work on getting those for you. I know we have baseline to the south. We have Route 66 that can be used. Let's go over here to the north. There's 21st Street. So I mean, it's going to take a little navigating to get around this 210 freeway, but you can see multiple points where they have cut off traffic. Some people are driving the wrong way to exit. I believe that could be Mountain Avenue, just based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it appears to be Mountain Avenue, where folks are trying to get themselves off the freeway, even in the wrong direction. So that will probably be the cutoff point for the 210 freeway. Again, you can exit to the south, again, pick up Route 66, and then get back on maybe at about campus. You can rejoin the 210 freeway. And then there's another break, just people that are essentially stuck in this backup. And depending on how long they keep this freeway closed, they may have to turn these people around back towards Mountain. They could release a lane or two to let these people free. But, you got dozens, if not, dozens of cars that are stuck.
Stu over there? Here's one from Sky Fox. You can see a clear image. I guess he was like looking backwards. Got a little bit of a headache. He's looking backwards.
This is any kind of safe.
What's he doing?
Looks like he's bro.
Oh yeah, he's just I don't know what he was doing in his hand.
Doesn't mean that this is any kind of safe. Right now, it looks like he's bro.
I don't know what this guy was thinking. I thought it was backwards. It wasn't backwards. Play it. Thank you, Katarina. Let's see here. Let's replay right here. He pulls out a handgun. Wow, look at that. What was he getting ready to do? Wow, this dude's on edge. So that's saying he's sitting up.
it astounds all of us every day.
Yeah, it turns on a moment's notice something that started with shoplifting, then escalated into a deputy-involved shooting, and then putting the lives of so many people at risk with a suspect taking off on a motorcycle, weaving in and out of traffic to oncoming cars, and then reaching triple digits on a freeway. All for what, again, as you originally said, a shoplifting incident. And there you see the suspect right there sitting up.
Wow, look at this guy.
But that collision from the suspect on a motorcycle colliding and ramming into the side of a car of an innocent motorist on the 210 freeway right there, and then watching the suspect fly off the motorcycle right there is really hard to watch, but at least we do see that the suspect is in medical care right now, sitting up. But clearly we don't know how the deputy is doing in terms of the situation there near Victoria Mall. So clearly we want to check on that deputy as well. But what a scary situation. So many more others were in jeopardy of being hurt through all of this. And clearly you just never know how things are going to turn out, Stu.
Definitely never know how these come to an end, and that one was very dramatic, and it just also we all watch it. At the time of the collision, didn't even have his hands on the handlebars. He was going through his backpack for whatever reason while that collision happened. Recover from, or she will recover from whatever that incident was. But paramedics definitely treating that suspect right now. I'm sure they're waiting on an ambulance. And how the ambulance is going to get here, they're going to...
Okay, Maka. Okay, hold on. Maka pointed this out. Machiavelli in the chat said, show the hit. The car swerved over the yellow line. Oh, shit. So maybe will the guy making the turn be held culpable? Well, the guy with the gun that shot at a cop, maybe he's the victim instead. Maybe he can sue the person that swerved. Let me see.
Kind of safe, right?
Wait, but they were both across the... Oh, I don't know, because this guy was driving... They're both in the wrong here, though, because this guy's driving on the yellow line, right? Isn't he wrong, too? And Homeboy over here switched lanes. The things with those motorcycles, it's hard to see them coming if they're flying 100 miles. It says they're 70 miles an hour. I mean, you look once, you look away, and boom, he's right next to you.
Doesn't mean...
But yeah, that car turned into his lane.
Kind of safe. Right now, it looks like he's...
Oh, maybe not. I don't know who's wrong here. Because this guy's driving in that car's lane at first. He's right behind him.
This is any kind of
speeding.
Safe. Right now, it looks like
he's considered in this lane right here where the car's at, but the guy started to shift. Even if the guy kept going straight live now, but like before we didn't know.
Once he was on the ground, now it doesn't mean...
Damn, bro, that's wild. It's a backpack.
A motorcyclist where I would venture to say he probably had some sort of body armor on for himself, not for being bulletproof, but if getting into an accident like that. I believe that what I'm showing you guys right there is the actual backpack. All of that's going to be portions of evidence. During that pursuit earlier on, I did see something fall out of the back of the motorcycle. I wasn't sure if that was out of the backpack. Maybe it was some of the items that were being shoplifted at one point. But right now, that suspect, by the grace of... he is still alive. And we are going to keep an eye on this for sure. The freeway does look like they're going to try to open up one lane. And again, now we're hearing words that they may be bringing in a helicopter to airlift that suspect to a local hospital. But that was one of the... most dramatic endings for a pursuit that I've seen in a while, and to say...
Yeah, that's wild, man. We haven't really had any significant chases. There was one, I thought that was like a hostage thing, but thank you, Delani. I saw that way later. Fox 11 has better footage. Stacey L, thank you for the 5. Says, hey, Mel, remember a week ago when we were all talking about how chases have been meh lately? I know. Rainbow Rabbit, thank you so much for the 50. In California, in the commission of crime, a violent suspect is injured by a member of the public. The suspect is at fault. Okay. Malcolm says driver of the car might have panicked and tried to move away or turn away. Yeah, I agree. What was this other one that I missed this too? Oh, the other earlier super chat. Well, that made my boring day different. There's the helicopter.
70
airlift.
miles per hour. You see the air vac right there, right,
Airvac.
Stu? The medevac coming in.
Yes.
Making a landing on the 210 to get to that
Medevac,
suspect
baby.
who needs medical care as soon as possible. But clearly, this is a situation that completely escalated out of control. And as we saw that suspect right before making that collision into that vehicle, you saw him reaching into the backpack, perhaps trying to get that weapon. Who knows? But there is a weapon on the freeway right there surrounding that scene.
Well, Sandra, that's what we're hearing as well. We were kind of looking around for it. Nothing is jumping out at me as it would be. Maybe we can move around a little bit more and see if we can get a different angle. Perhaps it's being blocked by a vehicle. But right now, that suspect definitely going into getting medical care. And also, I can tell you that at the shooting scene, we definitely saw a weapon on the ground as well. I would venture to say that was the deputy's weapon, but as far as a gun on the ground here, I believe it. I just have yet to actually spot it with our camera right now.
And so many times, Stu, you've covered these pursuits, and we've witnessed it as well. When there is a chase going on,
Maybe
oftentimes
so, Maka.
the suspects are trying to ditch whatever.
That's what I'm wondering. The car that hit or they impacted with, did he stop? Did he pull over, or he just dipped out and kept going? I hope this guy appreciates being alive. I don't know. Is this guy just going to get up and like get treated and then walk away to another day? Or is he going to be like, thank God, I'm so privileged in life. I'm going to change my life around. I could have been dead. This is my second chance at life. Which one is it going to be? Or is it going to be right back out, high-speed chases, shooting at cops, killing people when he's recovered? There's a video, no audio. Somebody recorded this guy driving by. Zoom. Wow. Like out of a video game, like out of GTA. Allison said you did ask for a more exciting chase, right? That's true. I almost didn't even come on this channel. It was like these chases have been such a waste.
You know, this coming to the end the way it did is probably the best outcome.
He pulled over?
Seeing if maybe that suspect, and again, maybe we're just speculating, was reaching into that backpack trying to get a weapon. That would have been I just wonder where this could have gone. And thank goodness nobody did lose their life on this portion. And again, I'm hoping that deputy is going to be okay.
Yeah, he shot a cop.
Absolutely. We are hoping to get word from the Sheriff's Department to see the condition of that deputy and any further information from that scene as well. But when we're talking about the 210 freeway right here around Campus exit, and there you see the suspect being transported right now on the gurney, clearly needing medical attention, obviously, and you showed all those markers on the 210. Those are all evidence markers that now detectives will have to pour through, piecing this scene together, really identifying everything that was strewn about in this debris field from the accident. And you can see the traffic backup that has created as well. But given the fact, the extent of damage right here, and this is a crime scene, the backup will last for quite some time. This scene is going to take a while to process. So no word yet on when all those lanes will reopen. Hopefully maybe one can reopen quicker than usual, but clearly this is going to take a long time to process. So if anyone is in that area, make sure to avoid the 210 by Campus. But there you're looking at the suspect being transported right now, right, Stu?
Airlift.
Yes, that definitely being. I'm sorry, Sandra. The IFB is just.
Isn't he too old to be doing all this crazy shit? Like at a certain age, don't you reach an age? I don't know if he's old. I thought it was balding, but it's hard to judge by just balding because some younger guys are balding. He looks like a middle-aged person to me. Would you get too old after a while to be doing all this crazy shit on a motorcycle?
Their rescue, that's going to be their Bell helicopter. We're going to rush him off to a local hospital and definitely going to be charged. There's no doubt about that. And as far as this being a crime scene, I can guarantee this 210 is going to be closed for a while. California Highway Patrol might try to open up one lane. But as far as all that evidence all over the roadway down there, a lot of that I can make out being bullets. Those definitely seem to be bullets, but as far as the actual gun, I have yet to see that. But I am told it is visible on the roadway down there. We'll try and find it. But again, this suspect in custody, wanted for the shooting of a Rancho Cucamonga police officer / deputy after a short foot pursuit from just what we believe to be a shoplifting incident at Victoria Gardens. It's just how quickly all of this escalated.
It definitely quickly escalated, but the threat to the public was so severe. I don't know if we do have the footage of that suspect taking off, which was really hard to watch. The going at high speeds against traffic, evading officers, fleeing from the scene of that officer-involved shooting, the deputy-involved shooting in San Bernardino. That was really, really scary. And as we watched earlier, this footage of the pursuit, Stu, the suspect going onto the freeway and then reaching triple-digit speeds. Oh, it's so tough to see just how close, so many close calls. And when you're driving, especially, you're not expecting a motorcyclist running full speed at you and towards you, opposite of traffic. So thank goodness there were no collisions there. But obviously we know the end to this after a long pursuit going triple digits. I should say, gosh, a very bold motorcyclist reaching into his backpack, hands off the handlebars, and then collision on the 210. So we're talking about the 210 campus exit right now. That is the end of this pursuit. And of course, we saw that suspect being taken away by medics. Stu and the crew up in Skyfox, thank you so much. We return to regular programming now.
Is Dateline.
Wow. Insane, insane, insane. Rainbow Rabbit, thank you so much for the 50s. ADAS, thank you for the 29-month membership. That was a pretty crazy wild chase. Insane. 24-year-old sprayed HIV positive blood onto hospital staff, allegedly. I heard about that. Crazy dude.
Date of birth 10/29.
This bitch is evil. Take a look at this chick. I haven't heard of this story. This chick over here, it says Cleveland woman Bianca Ellis sentenced to life in prison without parole for murdering a 3-year-old Julian Wood in a parking lot in 2024. Julian and his mother were both stabbed in the June 3rd, 2024 attack. Julian sadly didn't survive. Ellis's attorneys tried claiming that her schizophrenia was so bad that she didn't know her actions were wrong. That woman murdering my son replays in my head every single day. And she's smiling in the courtroom.
Defendant did knowingly cause serious physical harm to J.W. on date of birth 10/29/2020. Count 5 alleges that on or about June 3rd, 2020, any record, document, or thing with the purpose to impair its value or availability as evidence in such proceeding or investigation.
That's crazy.
Count 10 alleges that on or about June 3rd, 2024, the defendant did with purpose to deprive the owner of the indictment to you. Do you wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
C.
Pardon me?
What she said? She said C?
The indictment to you. Do you wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
C.
Pardon me?
C.
What's same mean? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Was she trying to pretend another personality is taking over?
I understand the victims are represented and they want to make a comment before I set bond. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's her right there, updated? Wow. Oof, what a mean mug. That's it? Okay. Wow. Sick world we're in, man. I don't know what's going on with people, what's going on in their mind. Let me get this for a second. Okay. Let me see what else, if there's anything else. Anything else in the world going on? Oh, there's a good picture. Thank you, Jan. Good picture of the gun. It's the gun right there. I lowered the resolution to 1080, and I'm streaming through a third party. Hopefully, more stable connection while I'm figuring it all out. Rancho Cucamonga. Hurricane is getting bad. Let's see. Is this guy on Jamaica?
Camera lens.
Oh, shit.
The rain catch your camera so you cannot make it blurry.
Guy in Jamaica. Stand up. Damn.
Yes, I did come off of your live and try to see if I can get the camera clean up, but everybody that come on your live and think I can't just left so. You have to show everybody what I go on.
I'm surprised he can still stream. Over here, you get a little bit of drizzle, a small breeze, and the power and everything's out. The infrastructure's down.
There's a category 5 in Jamaica. How would I be out surfing?
Bumbaras, bumpus.
Respect my boss. Respect for all the prayers. We just go in the rain just to make you hear what I go on. Because the camera get blurry.
Maybe they have Starlink. Yeah, God. Maybe he has Starlink.
Remember people. Yeah man, all the animals them alright man, because them, you know, they make sure say over there, so what you see over there, so them box off over there and put the goat them in there, you see me? Take in.
I feel bad for those people though, man, because I don't know if they have any centers to hide.
All the animals them are safe. Now man, I gotta take down the bicycle man when the camera, when the live end, I gotta take down the bicycle. Because when the hard breeze come, it's gonna move the board, everything here is going to blow away. So Manchester, everybody on the live, I'm in Jamaica, and Jamaica is under warning by Hurricane Melissa. Melissa is at category 5.
Send off Sky 5.
And Melissa is moving slow.
I was trying to find it. I don't
so
see it.
Say, look at Jamaica. It's going to get a big impact. The whole Jamaica. So Manchester. No, in the reach most of the parish them yet. Most of the parish them say them not get nothing. Like Kingston and them places, them say they not get nothing yet. But in South Manchester we are getting lots of rain and heavy breeze from last night. South Manchester. Now man, there are people all over man. People there them house. I look out. Me just there my door, I look out. And me just say me I come live and show the people them what I go on, you see me? If me wipe the camera, it's still not going to clear up because as I said before, me go in the rain, I try to make the people them hear what I go on. You see me? When time I go in the breeze and everything and the rain and everything.
So supposedly Jamaica has some type of shelters in place. They have a emergency management team, the disaster preparedness emergency management team, I guess. The government recently announced supposedly 881 shelters on standby, but even though those shelters exist, some residents have reported arriving to find them locked or not fully ready. Some people are reluctant to leave their homes, especially in familiar coast communities. Okay. Hello? Hey. It went fine. Let me call you back. I'm streaming.
I know say some of my people them now go understand me because you don't understand Jamaican talking.
I understand it.
All right, I know.
I understand, man. You want me to translate?
Cool. So you don't have time for you to speak proper English.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. I'll translate.
No, I'm in Manchester. No, see her nothing near Manchester. You see me?
Murder, she wrote.
So I try to tell you, so we see her from the flood.
Murder, she wrote.
We see her from the flood. And that's the breeze and thing. If we're in a boathouse, the house is going to get knocked down and stuff like that. But I'm not in a boathouse. I'm in a concrete house.
Oh, he's a concrete house. Okay.
Yeah, man, the bike is in the street. The bicycle is in the tree. Manchester, brother, 2 hour drive from Mandeville to Mobile, about 2 hour drive. Very far. Everybody are watching bicycle.
Oh.
Bicycle get famous.
What God?
It's my niece's bicycle and the bicycle is not working anymore, so then put the bicycle on that.
Oh.
And there, but me, I'm going to take it down because when the storm come, the storm can blow it in anybody's car or in anybody's window. So I have to take it down after the live. So the people them laugh after me, I have to try to speak proper English. Stop laugh after me, man.
Probably got a bad connection out there. It's crazy, man. The hurricane looks pretty intense. They're saying category 5.
Okay. I'm glad that some of the people them understand me. I'm in South Manchester. All I new people that were company live, I appreciate you guys, you know? And thanks for all the gifts.
I'm gonna put this guy's link in the chat.
No, not here
in the description.
The breeze and stuff like that. But me now go back in the rain again.
His name is Trey240.
Anyway, me go back in the rain again, me I go sick. But you can hear the breeze. I can't wipe off the camera. The camera, as I said before, because me there in the rain. And show the.
He's in the middle of a hurricane, category 5. Oh, why can't you have a better connection? Your camera's blurry. Oh, complaining, all kinds of shit. He could be swept away. Can you get closer? Can you get in the water?
Yeah, man, may I stay safe, man. Please, may I beg you, all of the people that in Jamaica, wanna stay safe. And thanks to all of the people that.
Crazy. Yeah, I hope, I don't know what the turnout's going to be. He's probably going to tear up that island.
This is Jamaica. I'm in the countryside. I'm in Jamaica. Jesus. That get serious, you know? That get serious, you know. Oh, the hell that, man.
They're saying that Melissa, the hurricane, has the strongest tropical cyclone winds on Earth this year, with 175 miles per hour sustained winds. Hurricane Melissa has the strongest tropical cyclone winds on Earth in 2025. Wow. I mean, every hurricane has like, oh, this is the strongest thing ever, and the next one's the strongest thing ever. Man. So I guess it's going to go through Jamaica and then Cuba and I don't know, the Bahamas maybe.
Trust me, I don't want to go back out there, God no. South Manchester, South Manchester. Everybody on the live will follow me because after this time, I go make sure so you see the after effect.
Aftermath, the aftermath,
if
yeah.
you like no God, I come back on the live and I'm going to make you see what I go and see me or hear what I go on because it's going to get dark.
Damn, bro. When are they getting hit?
Yeah, man, I know say God, you know, man. God, I know say Jamaica is a praying country. So we just go pray for the best, you see me? People don't pray that 5 more hours before landfall in Jamaica. Oh God.
Oh. 5 hours till landfall?
Jesus, help me. Look at people, look on the comment on my pin. Look at me sunshine text. This is serious. Yeah, man, we need all of the prayers. We need all of the prayers, all of it. Please, man, I beg you to pray for Jamaica. The camera blurry. Me can't. No matter what me do, I have to put on the phone and just make the phone clear up by itself. Because as I said before, me go in the rain just to make the people them hear what I go on. In the rain me go. Yo! Me nah hear what you say. Yeah, man, me have it a charge. As me say, me turn up by me doorway, you see me? And I make you see what I go on and hear what I go on. The camera, me can't wipe the camera because, as me said before, me go in the rain. And me have the phone in the rain. Me I wonder how the phone no mash up because me have the phone in the rain. I video it and make to the people them I hear what I go on. Me don't know how the phone no mash up. South Manchester. Appreciate all of the prayer. South Manchester, South Manchester. Who can send me the lion then? Don't send me the lion then. Oh God. Right now me cool. Oh God, my voice gone. At that may I say, yo, when you see what I go on and hear what I go on, and I tell you, say this is not nothing. This is nothing. What is coming? This is nothing. Me I tell you. No man, yo, me cool man, and it's true me I talk, my voice I get worse up. And too many days in the rain. We don't pray for Jamaica people, please. They say 5 more hours before it really come at Jamaica.
Oh man, we got
so
to
that
check
you
back.
say in a ton way.
Have to check on this
still
guy.
coming at Jamaica. Who can send me the lion there? Let me buy back one phone.
Rip-a-ting ping. All right. At some point, maybe when it makes landfall, we'll cover the hurricane. Well, depends on what we can see and the aftermath, and just see what's going on over there. I believe I used up all my notifications for today on this page. So make sure you follow me somewhere, whether it's X or Discord or Facebook or I don't know, somewhere. Rumble. Check me out on Rumble. Any other alternative place that's going to send you a notification when I go live, that works. That works. How come when I type in Iked Mel on YouTube and search, this live doesn't pop up? Oh, it's like halfway down the page. If I'm live and somebody types in Iked Mel because they want to see what's going on, shouldn't I be at the top of the search? Iked Mel. Oh, okay. When I go incognito, it shows on top. Okay. All right. I guess I'll take it. All right, guys. I will catch you later, man. We'll see what's popping. The cop, I don't think he's dead. And the guy on the motorcycle somehow survived. I don't know what. That's a miracle. Probably has some broken bones, as the other person mentioned. Oh, Rumble. Yeah, Rumble's kind of crappy, I guess, for notifications. I feel like it's improved a little bit, but it's still... I don't know. All right, guys. I will catch you later. Adios. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Yeah, I'll check out. I'll watch for updates. Definitely.